everybody, and welcome to United Dirt Sim Series Pushing a Cushion Productions. My name is Dave Ward. I will be bringing you all of the excitement here in the 360's, the Redline Race Designs 360's here at Kokomo. It is going to be an insane night. We already have Heat 1 gridding on the field right now, so we're going to jump straight into it. Starting on the pole position in the number 73, it is Brandon Surratt. Outside row number 1 in the number 5 is Gage Stevens. Inside row number 2 in the number 3 right there from Iridium Sim Sports, Rico Robles. Zach James going to be starting out on the outside of row number 2 in that SSR machine. Inside row number 3, also from SSR, is Michael Berthay. And outside of him from Suffocating Fast Sim Sports, it's Randy Shreves in the number 56. Inside row number 4 is going to be the Zero machine right there of John Fall. Outside of him is going to be Anthony Goyette from Suffocating Fast Sim Sports. We are green flag racing, and here we go. Gage Stevens out to an early start right there, as you can see. And we are racing here at Kokomo. So right now, Zach James taking over that second spot. Both drivers looking up on the high side. And big slider right there from Rico Robles. Almost collects the entire field. Keeps out of him, though. Look at this battle right here for the second position. As you can see, Rico Robles on the move. 3 transfer out of this one directly into the feature. So they are hustling. Gage Stevens still holding down that top spot. Zach James in second. Rico Robles third. Brandon Surratt just on the outside of the transfer, trying to make his way up now. He's fallen back quite considerably, actually, so hopefully he can reel back in the leaders. And Gage Stevens still out front, working lap number 8. And we will see if Zach James has enough to go for the heat race win. I don't think he does, honestly. He is looking pretty fast and racy. However, he has fallen off a little bit from Gage Stevens with about 1 second in between the two drivers. White flag is out right now. Rico Robles still holding on to that final transfer position. Brandon Surratt not close enough to make a move on him, so it looks like it's going to be Steven James and Robles going on to the feature. Surratt, Shreves, Fall, Ortega, Berthay, Goyette, and Dwornik all on the outside, so they will have to race their way in using the double Bs. And we are getting going here for heat race number 2. And it's going to go like this. On the front row, pole position is going to be the number 41 of Eric Wilkie from Handmade Motorsports. Outside of him is going to be Jason Schoenbachler in the number 9, I believe. Yes. Inside row number 2, Caden Cure in the number 12 machine from Rocket Racing. And Aiden Beerline outside of him in the 13A from OBR Sim Sports. Directly behind him is going to be Hunter Crum on the inside from Chance Crum Racing in the number 28H. And Steve Vogelsong from Suffocating Fast Sim Sports in the number 17. Grayson Springer, Craig Silby, Connor Wolf, and Grant Vickery. He spelled it out so that I would know. Thanks, Grant. I appreciate you. We are green flag racing here at Kokomo. And heat race number 2 on the track. And we are trying to get it in the books. 10 laps is the distance. Eric Wilkie pulling out to the early lead here. As you can start to see, Carlin Cure in that number 12 machine trying to reel in the leaders, running that rocket race setup. Sitting in third on the final transfer is the OBR Sim Sports driver, Aiden Bierlein. He's definitely going to be one to keep an eye on. Is pretty quick. As the night goes on and it slicks off, he is going to be getting quicker and quicker. Jason Schoenbachler there losing a couple positions down there on the inside in that number 9S. He is throwing sliders left and right and trying to keep it going. Looked like Craig Silby got up into the wall there in the 04 car, and he is trying to make his way back up front. New leader right there. So Wilkie goes from the lead back to the last transfer position. And Hunter Crum now trying to reel him in to steal that last transfer position into the feature. So these guys working lap number 7 of 10. Looking to get the easy ticket into the A main, the golden ticket if you would. It is Cure, Bierlein, Wilkie right now. But as you can see, Wilkie has a whole lot of pressure right there from Hunter Crum, and I believe that other car was actually a lap car. So Hunter Crum trying to get it as we're on the white flag. Wilkie puts it up into the wall, debates. He grabs a hold of it and brings it back down to hold on to that final transfer position. Cure, Bierlein, Wilkie transfer. Crum, Silby, Springer, Schoenbachler, Wolf, Vickery, and Vogelsong do not make the A. They will have to race in the double Bs. And heat race number 3 is starting to form up right now. Starting on the pole position in the number 19. Got Sweetwater all over that one. That is Eddie Hartley. Outside of him in the number 92 is Peyton Grease. Inside row number 2 in the 06 machine, all blacked out, no sponsors, no nothing. That's Rylan Gray. And Brace Kalin outside of him in the 12 bounces it off the wall before we even get going here. Sean Sheehan in the number 18, going to be in row number 3, along with the number 55 from Vanderpool Racing. That's Hayden Harvey. Joe Dowd, Corey Tuggle, and Kyle Rosick is going to round out the field. I'm giving them a little bit modified, guys, because it is pretty quick before we get rocking and rolling here. I do apologize, but that is the way we're going to have to do it without delaying the race. So we are going to get rocking and rolling here in heat race number 3. We are going green flag racing in just a moment. Eddie Hartley in the number 19, going to bring him down. Out front early, the number 92 of Peyton Grease trying to chase him down. Rylan Gray in 3rd, Hayden Harvey 4th currently, and Sean Sheehan in 5th. Corey Tuggle having some connection issues, it looks like. He is blinking pretty darn bad in that 324. Here we go. It is heating up for the lead. Rylan Gray right there in the all blacked out car. I don't know if my trading paints isn't working or if, in fact, his car really is just all black, but not even a number on it. That's Rylan Gray right there with the slide job. We are going almost 3 wide to pass him back. So now the number 92 going to lead the way of Peyton Grease. Rylan Gray dropping to 2nd. Hayden Harvey and Eddie Hartley battling for that final transfer position. Harvey going to take that over pretty easily, carrying that momentum as we are lap 6 and Rylan Gray goes for a wild ride. So here we go. It is these guys are definitely racing pretty hard for those top 3 positions. Harvey gets a right rear, gets a little sideways and wiped out. There are no caution flags in this one. So Peyton Grease in that number 92, kind of unchallenged at the moment. Eddie Hartley in the 19, holding on to that second spot. And Sean Sheehan in the number 18, holding down the final transfer. Rylan Gray trying to battle back up, but he is not close enough to make a dent here as the white flag comes out for your leader. The number 92 of Peyton Grease all the way up high. And here he goes. Going to clench it. Hartley in second, Sheehan third. Those will be the transfers. Then it goes Gray, Rosick, Kalen, Harvey, Dowd, and Tuggle that missed that golden ticket to the A main. They'll have to race in on the Bs, which, can still be okay. However, it's kind of a pain in the butt. Here we go. Starting on the pole position in the 4-star from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports, it is Tyler Street. Outside row number 1 in the number 96 from Up North Esports, it is Matt Dixon. Inside row number 2, the crazy kangaroo himself from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports, it is the number 54 of Chris Jones. Bryce Lucius starting in the number 32, second row outside. Third row inside. From OBR, it is the number 27 of Ty Williams. Outside of him, from BPM, it is Damian Paul. Damian Paul has actually stepped up to give out the Hard Charger Award of $5. So in each race, whoever the Hard Charger is that picks up the most spots in the A main will receive that $5 cash bonus per race. The one that has the most at the end of the season will actually get a $20 bonus. So glad to have those guys step up and come on board with us. BPM been around for about 8 years in iRacing now, so they are here to stay. And we appreciate them coming on board and giving something back to the drivers. So we'll have to keep an eye and see if maybe Damian Paul can win his $5 award back. That would be pretty awesome. But right now, the 4-star of Tyler Street going to spin the tires, light the fires, and bring us back to green flag here at Kokomo. He's going to go down at least 2. Wow, they are looking pretty racy there as Bryce Lucius runs right over the ass end of Tyler Street. Chris Jones down the inside. These guys are battling for those top 3 positions to get into the feature. Chris Jones throwing clean sliders here, trying to run that slider line as it looks pretty quick. But now Tyler Street getting one hell of a run, running in the middle. So Matt Dixon, your early leader right now, he has a lot of heat on him from Bryce Lucius, Chris Jones, and Tyler Street. Any 4 of those cars are capable of winning this heat race for sure. Dixon now going to cut under right in front of Jones. Does it cleanly, but Jones had to check up. And they are coming at you right now with Bryce Lucius, your leader, Dixon in second, Jones in third. Now Jones with the slider. Wow, these guys are battling inches away from each other. Some great racing here. Oh! So Jones and Dixon get into each other there. Tough break for those guys. Bryce Lucius still your early leader as we are going 7 of 10. Bryce Lucius out front. Tyler Street holding down second. Now Matt Dixon back to third in the number 96 there. Just outside the top 3, trying to get in with that golden ticket straight into the feature is Ty Williams in the number 27 from OBR SimSport. Looks like Damian Paul ending his night early, as well as Andrew Hansen, Jack Zion, and Matt Yorker. So that's going to do it. It's going to be Lucius, Street, Dixon with the top 3 transfer positions. Williams, Hansen, Jones just outside. And we are going directly into the C main here. These guys are going to get gridded up in just a moment. Hopefully Brandon Surratt put enough fuel in his car tonight. He had a few issues running out in both the 358s as well as the big blocks. He's going to lead us off tonight here on the pole position for the C main. We're going 15 laps. The number 73 of Brandon Surratt on that pole position. Outside is going to be Rylan Gray in the 6 car, all murdered out in the all black. Randy Shreves in the number 56 from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports, going to be inside row number 2. Outside will be Kyle Rosick in the 602. Row number 3 on the inside in that 0. It is going to be John Fall. And outside of him in the number 12 is going to be Brace Kalin. Hayden Harvey from Vanderpool Racing starting inside row number 4, as well as Angel Ortega in that 49 car. Joe Dowd, Michael Berthay, Corey Tuggle, Anthony Goyette, and Nick Dwornik round out the field. We are going to go green flag racing here in just a moment. This is going to be a good one. So 6 will go from this double B main. I know it says C. These are definitely B mains. We'll be running 2 of them, bringing 6 cars from each B main straight into the feature. And that will get our lineup for the A main. So right now out front is Rylan Gray. Brandon Surratt drops to 2nd. John Fall 3rd. Brace Kalin 4th position. Michael Berthay in 5th. And Hayden Harvey with that 6th and last transfer position. So if you look at the track map up top, you'll see the numbers as they are running around the track. That is the corresponding number of what position those drivers are in over on the left-hand side. We are 5 laps in of 15. There will be no caution flags here thrown here, but the drivers are actually able to hear our admins telling them if there is trouble and where to look out. So right now, Rylan Gray still out front. John Fall sitting in that 2nd position in the 0. Michael Berthay in 3rd in the 75. 4th is going to be Hayden Harvey. Now he's battling for the 3rd position. Brandon Surratt back to the 6th and final transfer. Randy Shreves making it in, and also Anthony Goyette right there on the bubble. So Anthony Goyette starting in the 7th position. Series sponsor right there from Goyette Trucking. Oh, as he gets into Brandon Surratt slightly, there's some contact. We're going to go back up front with Rylan Gray. Hayden Harvey now with 6 positions underneath his belt, sitting in that 2nd position for Vanderpool Racing. About, let's see, the gap right now looks to be about 4 seconds. So Hayden Harvey trying to get caught back up. Rylan Gray trying to check out in this one in that all black 06 car. So Hayden Harvey in 2nd, Michael Berthay 3rd. John Fall right there in the 0 car in that 4th position. Randy Shreves in 5th. Now Anthony Goyette in the 6th position, and Joe Dowd is in the bubble right now in this first of 2 double B mains. Flashing back up, Rylan Gray just driving away with this one as he takes the white flag. Hayden Harvey still sitting comfortably in that 2nd position. Michael Berthay in 3rd, Randy Shreves 4th. Now they're battling with Kyle Rosick. Anthony Goyette coming in. Woo-wee. That was for the checkers right there. Yowza. A little lap traffic coming up on him. So Rylan Gray with the win. Harvey 2nd, Berthay 3rd. Goyette 4th, Randy Shreves 5th. 6th is Fall. And we are going to the 2nd B main for that chance to make it into tonight's A main. There are definitely some guys going home upset tonight because they will not make the big dance. Here we go. Starting on the pole position from Chance Crum Racing, it is his younger brother in the 28H, Hunter Crum. Outside row number 1 from OBR Sim Sports in the number 27, it's Ty Williams. From the Firm Motorsports in the 04, it is Craig Silby. Andrew Danson Hansen in the number 2 from Silva King Fast Sim Sports, outside row number 2. Grayson Springer in the number 24 car, inside row number 3. Chris Jones from Silva King Fast Sim Sports, the Crazy Kangaroo, starting outside row number 3. Inside row number 4 in the 9S, Jason Schoenbachler. And just outside of him, from BPM, it is Damian Paul in the number 52. Grant Vickery, Jackson, Matt Yorker, and Steve Vogelsong. None of those guys. It looks like Grant did make the field. However, I'm not quite sure what happened there. So we are going to get ready to go green flag racing here at Kokomo. Tough track tonight. You know, anytime we get on these small bull rings, it does get a little taxing on these drivers, especially trying to find real estate to run these races and stay off of each other. So Hunter Crum going to be bringing him down to the green flag, and it is out right now. He gets one hell of a start over Ty Williams. And there you go. So Ty Williams in second right there in the 27. He's battling alongside Hunter Crum. Hunter Crum going all the way up top shelf. The 27 of Ty Williams working all the way up against the tires. Flirting with disaster. Let's see if he can hold on to it. In third right now is Craig Silby. Fourth is Andrew Hansen. Chris Jones in fifth. Jason Schoenbachler in that sixth and final transfer position. Damian Paul trying to race his way in here. He is trying to get up into that top six and grab the transfer position into the feature. Battle for the lead still right now between the 28H of Hunter Crum and 27 of Ty Williams. Now Ty Williams going to hold on to it. Let's see what kind of run Crum can get. So Ty Williams running the OBR SimSport OW setup shop, I believe. I believe he is running that setup, so he is actually doing pretty good up here in the front of the pack, battling side by side with Hunter Crum for the lead here. We are going 15 laps. We just passed halfway. Crum now going to pull out to about a 2-car lead, maybe slightly more than that, about half a second in between cars. There you see Williams trying to go down on that slider line, running down low. Crum with a slight bobble into the wall that's going to allow him to catch back up. Jason Schoenbachler running comfortably in third. Chris Jones in fourth. Damian Paul in fifth, so he is looking like he might be making the transfer here and battling right there with Craig Silby. So now Grayson Springer is the one on the bubble in the number 24 car, finding himself outside looking in, trying to make his way into the big dance. Puts it into the wall. The 44 of Grant Vickery going to take over that spot. They are battling side by side, working 12 of 15. We're going to flash back up here. So it looks like they're going to do a 1-minute warm-up with no cars on the track. That's going to allow these guys to get their setups ready for the feature. And these B main drivers will get a slight break of 1 minute before we go into the A main. So here we go. They're going to be coming up on the white flag here in just a moment. And the top two drivers, Ty Williams and Hunter Crum, it is anybody's race here in this second B main. Ty Williams now with a slight advantage. Let's see if Crum can close it up as they come down through. Ty Williams going to be the winner. Crum in second. Schoenbachler third. Jones fourth. Craig Silby 5th. Last transfer position is going to be Damian Paul, Grayson Springer outside, Andrew Hansen ending his night early, and Grant Vickery. So they're going to do their 1 minute warm up. They're going to get their setups all ready to go for this feature event. And we will be bringing it right to you here in just a moment. So once again, guys, they are getting their setups finalized for the A main, and we are advancing directly to the feature. It will be 30 laps, and then we are going to get started with it here in just a second. You wanted the best, you got UDSS. Here we are for the Redline Race Designs 360's coming at you here at Kokomo. And the cars are lining up on the track right now. Starting on the pole position for this 30-lap slugfest is going to be the number 5 of Gage Stevens. Outside row number 1 is the number 12 of Carlin Cure. Inside row number 2 is Peyton Grease in the 92G. Outside row number 2 is Bryce Lucius in the number 32. Inside row number 3 in the number 7, sponsored by SSR, is Zach Janes. Outside of him in the 13A from OBR Sim Sports, it's Aiden Beerline. Eddie Hartley going to be on the inside of row number 4. And outside of him from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports in the 4-star, it's Tyler Street. Eric Wilkie and Rico Robles will be in row number 5. Matt Dixon, Sean Sheehan in row number 6. Ty Williams, Rylan Gray, Hunter Crum, Hayden Harvey. We are getting ready to go. Green Flag Racing. We are Green Flag Racing with Gage Stevens out front right now. Peyton Grease now taking it back over there, battling side by side. We are going to go 3 wide here. Going to have to adjust my camera angle for this track. I do apologize, guys. Can't see a whole lot there, but you could definitely see Gage Stevens getting it done in that number 5 car. And the number 12 of Carlin Cure, and the caution flag is out. Looks like it might have possibly been Michael Berthet and collected Anthony Goyette as well. Let's take a look. So Berthet down on the inside. Looks like Williams and Harvey checking up. Berthet tries to stay off of Harvey. And Goyette actually got into... Looks like Chris Jones and Anthony Goyette made some contact there. A couple of teammates, taking each other out in the A main. It's a tough break right there for Anthony Goyette. We're going back to your leaders. So wow, they didn't get lined up very well for that restart there. That was a gimme for Gage Stevens in that number 5 car. Carlin Cure still sitting in second. Bryce Lucius in third. Let's flash back here as we focus on the battle for that second position. The number 12 of Carlin Cure has it. Bryce Lucius wants it, sitting in that third spot. The number 32. In fourth is Aiden Bierlein right there, right at the back of that pack. Rico Robles and Eddie Hartley battling for that fifth and sixth position there. Then we go back to Matt Dixon battling with Zach James. Those two drivers getting together, it looks like. So James going to be on the losing end of that one. Gage Stevens trying to get checked out as quickly as possible. Just as the caution flag came out, he had 0.8 of a second lead, and it has absolutely evaporated as the caution flag came out. Looks like Ty Williams pulling into the pits. Not sure if he was involved in that caution or what happened there. That one didn't show up on my radar here. Looks like we have Michael Berthay that might have possibly been involved in this caution. I'm not sure, though. Let's see. Woo-wee. Let's watch that one more time. That was actually... Watch Ty Williams here. It looked like he got into it with Rylan Gray. So 3 cars. Oh, the number 18. Actually, Sean Sheehan might have brought that caution out with Ty Williams involved. Looks like we tore up a couple of good race cars there. So here we go, back to green flag racing. Gage Stevens going to lead the way. And they are battling with Carlin Cure now in the number 12, running that Rocket Racing setup shop. All over the side of that, flying that flag for sure. 3 wide as they're battling for the lead. Everybody's hoping that they calm down a little bit here. Uh-oh, Aiden Bierlein. Something happened to Aiden Bierlein. He's on his lid. Saw that happen out of the corner. It looked like Aiden Bierlein might have drove it into the wall. I'm not sure if something happened there or what. Let's see. Let's see if we got that one here for the United Dirt Sim Series replay. All right, here it is. So Aiden Bierlein running up there in the black, white, and red. And he did what we would call stepping on his pee-pee and drove it up on the wall. And tough break for him. He is our 360 series champion 2 years in a row, so, or 2 seasons in a row. So tough break for him. He's always one to keep an eye on. Rising star here with the United Dirt Sim Series. And unfortunately, it looked like he might have called it a night. Yeah, I don't think he's back on the track. So, tough break for him. So, we are going to go single file restart for Gage Stevens. Here he goes, still out front. He got a lucky break from that last caution. Carlin Cure and Rico Robles battling for that second position. Robles sticks the number 32 with a dirty slider, unfortunately. Man, oh man, that was nowhere near clear. Yikes, that I saw that one coming, and yeah. So Rico Robles and Bryce Lucius. Let's go back and take a look at this one on the replay. We're riding along. Bryce Lucius there in the red, white, and black all the way up top. Rico Robles throws it in and with reckless abandon completely sticks him. So tough break for Bryce Lucius there. Hopefully, I think that Rico Robles will be going to the back. We'll have to keep an eye on that and see. They're showing Rico Robles starting in that third position. I don't know that that was the right call by the admins. That'll definitely be reviewed after the race. That was not the right call at all. So tough break for Bryce Lucius, getting tangled up there. Hopefully these guys will settle down a little bit and get it squared away. So lots of good drivers being involved in some early accidents here as we're almost to halfway. Yeah, this one's going to be interesting as we get down further and deeper into this race. Not sure if the admins are taking care of the Rico Robles situation or if they're going to wait for post-race. If the drivers do not claim a caution flag and it is deemed by the admins that it is their fault, they actually receive last place points in the A main. So sometimes it's better to go get your EOL early on in the race and get a chance to race back up. Looks like we're not going to do that. So we are going to go there. So Robles now up in the wall. He's trying to hang on to it. Eddie Hartley going to take over that third position. Robles going to drive up through the center. Backs off, decides that's not a great idea. So we are 3 wide, battling for the third position. Gage Stevens and Carlin Cure out front right now. Stevens with the lead, Cure in second, trying to reel him in. As you can see, that battle is going to start heating up as we just went past halfway. Let's take a peek back here. Now Eddie Hartley is sitting in that third position. Zach James and Rico Robles. There's a whole mess of cars there as they are all battling for position. The number 18 car that you saw there on the bottom, okay, that's Bryce Lucius again. And that one stayed out green. So Robles really having a tough time tonight, and hopefully he can get his stuff situated here. Gage Stevens and Carlin Cure still out front battling for position. As we are 22 laps in, Gage Stevens still out front in that number 5. Carlin Cure in second. These guys are battling up through some. Oh, look at this. They're going to split Anthony Goyette, who's going to be a lapped car. Yikes. I don't know if that was the right decision to go high and low and leave Anthony Goyette in the middle, but that's what they're doing. So the number 12 of Carlin Cure trying to get past Anthony Goyette. Goyette is just trying to hold on to the vehicle at this point. Carlin Cure now going to go up top. Caution flag is out. It looks like that one might have been Hunter Crum. Looked like Eric Wilkie also involved in that. Let's go back and take a look. So it looks like Hayden Harvey, Hunter Crum, and Bryce Lucius now with that slider sticking. Hunter Crum. Yikes, these guys with these sliders need to calm down. If you can't clear it, don't throw it. We are 26 in with a 4-lap shootout to the end. This is going to be an interesting one. Carlin Cure now with no lap traffic in front of him. He's going to be able to get it rocking and rolling again. So tough break for Hunter Crum. Looks like his night is over. So we should be seeing the pace truck here on this time by pulling off of the racing surface, and we should be going back to green flag racing here, coming out of 4 with Gage Stevens leading the way. Carlin Cure second, Eddie Hartley third, Rylan Gray fourth. Battle is for the lead with the number 12, Carlin Cure, trying to reel in the leader, Gage Stevens, as they are winding this one down. We are 27 in of 30. Cure trying to get that run. Both drivers running up top shelf all the way up against the wall, flirting with disaster. Eddie Hartley now getting battled with Rylan Gray for that last podium position. We are on 29 of 30, guys. Here we go. As they are battling past lap traffic. Right there's Ty Williams down on the bottom. He is definitely yielding to the leaders, staying out of the race line, doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing. Stevens now pulling away from Cure as we are on the white flag. Final time by here at Kokomo for Gage Stevens, Carlin Cure. Eddie Hartley is holding on to that third and final podium position. Rylan Gray not going to be able to get it done. Then you can see Peyton Grease 5th, Rico Robles in 6th, 7th is Matt Dixon, 8th Zach James, Bryce Lucius in 9th, 10th is Randy Shreves, Damian Paul in 11th, 12th is Eric Wilkie, 13th Chris Jones. We're going to give these guys just a minute here to get into Discord so that we can do some driver interviews. What a race there. It definitely came down to who can drive the track with the conditions the way they were. And with it being this small little bull ring, it definitely was taxing. So just one moment here while we get these drivers in. All right, looks like we have Gage Stevens still waiting on Eddie Hartley and Carlin Cure to jump into the Discord. One more moment here while we get, I think, to the Eddie Hartley and Carlin Cure are newer to United Dirt Sim Series. So we're going to play music for about 20 seconds here and see if they jump in. Otherwise, we're just going to jump straight to your winner, Gage Stevens. Also, guys, you know what? We are going to do the Hard Charger Award. I didn't mention a whole lot about that tonight. I do apologize. But from BPM Racing, they have donated $5 for the Hard Charger for each 360 race. And guess who actually finished as the Hard Charger? It would be Damian Paul, who went up 13 positions from BPM. So I'll have to find out if he wants his $5 back or if he's going to give it to the second Hard Charger, which would be Randy Shreves, who went up 11 spots from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports. We will have to find out on that one. But I actually called that. That's weird. Called that in the heat race. I said he's going to be looking to get his money back, so we'll have to wait and see here. All right, so we have Eddie Hartley in the post-race interviews, so we're going to go ahead and drag him in. Eddie Hartley coming in that third position in the number 19. You got your ears on, bud?
Yes, sir.
Man, how was that race?
It was pretty good. One of my friends sent me a pretty good setup, and we just ran the top. Messed up a couple times, but managed to get it home third.
Well, I mean, you can't really beat that. The track did look a bit on the loose side. Was it kind of hard to hang on to it?
Yeah, a little bit. We struggled a little bit early on, but managed to hold on to her, and we were pretty good.
Well, you definitely can't complain about that for sure, man. Like it looked like you were driving the wheels off it, and there was a pretty decent gap back into the fourth, from third to fourth. So, glad to see that you were able to hold on to it and come home on the podium tonight.
Yes, sir.
Who would you like to thank, man? Who helped get you out here and put it in third place tonight?
I'd like to thank Sweetwater. I'd like to thank Gage Stevens Designs, Rylan Gray for hooking me up with an amazing setup, JT Designs, and Grayson Springer Racing.
For sure, man. Well, will we be seeing you in the 410 Elites, the Dirt Empire Magazine 410 Elites next?
Maybe.
Well, fantastic. We will be looking for you there. Maybe you can double down, huh? 2 interviews in one night. That'd be awesome. There you go. That's Eddie Hartley in the number 19 coming home in third place tonight. And coming home in the second position tonight, just short of the win, the number 12 of Carlin Cure. Wow. That was a race, and it looked like you, just like the side of your car says, had one hell of a rocket ship there from Rocket Racing Setups, huh?
Yeah, that was a really good race. Good race to gauge. That was fun. Can't thank Rocket Racing enough. Everybody over there is really good. Richard, Brett, go buy their setups. They're really fast. They work. Trust me.
Well, I mean,
pulled that one off.
There was, 34 other cars that you stayed in front of tonight. So I would have to agree with you that, you guys definitely had a good quality car tonight, and you made it happen. One spot short of the lead, but man, I tell you what, if that would have been another 5 to 10 laps, it might have gotten even a little bit more interesting. It seemed like you had something for them.
Yeah, we had a good race going. Caution just kept coming out. We couldn't get a good green flag run in, but Gage is a good driver. He raced pretty good, respectfully. Just wish we could have had more green flag laps in.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, Kokomo is definitely a tougher track to get around in. As you start stepping up from 305s to 360s to 410s, it seems like it gets progressively harder as you start adding horsepower, and that's when the two true drivers come to light. To be able to still handle the car and get it to do what you want it to do for 30 laps. Man, I think that you had one hell of a run, though. Congratulations. And, who would you like to thank? Who helped get you into second tonight?
Yeah, thank you to Rocket Racing Setups, Brett Wheeler for building the setups, Richard for bringing me along. Just thank you, everybody at Rocket.
Fantastic, brother. Well, I mean, I can't wait to see what you do, for the rest of the season, bro. I mean, it's you definitely had something. And you'll be one that we keep an eye on for sure. And like I said, man, congratulations and welcome to United Dirt Sim Series. I know that you're a newer racer with us. How long have you been iRacing?
I've been iRacing off and on for quite a few years, but just got back into it over the summer.
Nice.
Yep.
Well, I mean, we're glad you did, man. You made the broadcast and did it in style. So, congrats, and we will see you next week.
Thank you.
That's the number 12 of Carlin Cure coming home in second place tonight. And your winner in the number 5 machine. Woo! You had one hell of a ride tonight, huh?
Oh yeah, for sure. I just can't believe I led that much slaps. That's usually probably one of my worst tracks, but yeah, it was super fun.
I totally forgot to say your name, but I think everybody knows because they heard it all night on the broadcast. It is Gage Stevens in the number 5 car. And it looked like you and Carlin were the breakaway drivers tonight here in this race at Kokomo. It seemed like both cars, had a pretty good setup. Yours looked a little bit better, but it looked like he might have had something for you. Were you a little bit worried with, the cautions and when the restarts would come out that he might pick you off, or did you feel confident that you had it from the beginning?
Yeah, I was super nervous about him coming in. I was really worried about the restarts too and not blazing my tires because tracks like that I'm not very good on restarts. But the one time I messed it up and thought he would get around me. But other than that, yeah, all restarts were fine. Yeah, I think he was definitely better in the middle of the race, but I think I had him maybe at the end, very end. But
Yeah, you
yeah.
definitely looked. I mean, it seemed like the car was coming to you. Um, as the laps went on, it seemed like you just got faster and faster and faster. And one hell of a job, man. Like, you drove the wheels off that thing, especially seeing, like, some of the, drivers that we all know are fast in this race, and they were on the struggle bus. And to see how successful you were out front and just driving away with it was pretty awesome to see. I mean, you were really shining, and not taking anything away from you. I'm just saying you did an amazing job on a track that looked like it was pretty tough to get around. You got it done tonight for sure.
Oh yeah, this track's probably one of the more difficult tracks when it's super slick because 3 and 4 it feels a little bit more flat and the car just wants to slide up. I think I made a mistake there early on in the race.
Well, you wouldn't have known it because you still came home in victory lane tonight, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, who helped get you out here?
I can't thank iRadio and Sim Sports enough and all they do for me. I'm just trying to put results in for the team, and can't thank the viewers or the league admins or any of you guys who put on the league and stream it. And then I can't thank Inside Lane Productions, Scorpion Racewear, Sim Blacks, Devin Stoke Designs, Gage Stevens Designs, Hickey Motorsports, and Short Sift Sim Racing Magazine.
Well, I tell you what, man. Like I said, you did an amazing job tonight on a track that definitely looked too tough to tame, but you got it. You got your way around there, and you had what it took tonight for sure. I mean, I think it's going to be. You're one of them that has been. I've been able to watch and get faster and faster and faster, and it's scary fast now, man. It's awesome to see you shining. So, congratulations, man. Keep doing what you're doing because you're going in the right direction. You know what I mean?
Yes, thank you very much.
Absolutely. With the win tonight, Gage Stevens in the number 5 car. And we will have to see you next week.
All right, see you guys later.
All right, take care. That's going to do it for us tonight here in the Redline Race Designs 360's. And that was one heck of a race. So we will be coming back at you here shortly for the Dirt Empire Magazine's 410 Elites. And that is going to be a barn burner. So we will be back soon. Thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate each and every one of you.